welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Cece Volkert. I make travel and lifestyle content, and today I'm showing you all my favorite travel essentials. Let's get started. Disclaimer, these are all for like airplane travel, traveling abroad or somewhere far. If you want me to do a camping video for camping essentials, I can do that too. We go camping a lot. I'm not including camping things in this video, just traveling far on an airplane video. I was gonna start off with this one, but unfortunately I don't have them. I'm so sad about it actually. My number one travel essential is a retractable water bottle. I'll insert a picture here. There's a whole bunch of different kinds, but this one is my favorite kind because it's able to fit in a over-the-shoulder like bag like this big, and it's really like this small. I just realized I didn't have the lighting on this whole time, so sorry about that. If you can't tell, my most essential part of a vacation is over-the-shoulder bags. This one's more of a fanny pack, but it can go over the shoulder. It's actually too big for my waist, so I need to get a different one if I want a waist one. My black one is kind of a little tiny one. Here's my Hawaii one. It's a dinosaur. Well, I got it in Hawaii. This is like my favorite bag ever. My strawberry milk bag. My clear bag, I got this at Hobby Lobby. My Under Armour bag, I think I got this at PacSun. No, I got it at some sports store. This I got for my birthday from my aunt for Lululemon. I got these three from TikTok shop, and they're actually only $1. And there's like 6 to choose from, I think. I got this pink one, this white one, this blue one from TikTok shop. Over-the-shoulder bags are really essential actually because a lot of places, especially in Europe, do pickpocketing. If you have a bag that's over the shoulder, they can fit pretty much anything, your wallet, your phone. The TikTok shop ones are actually some of my favorites because you can fit so much stuff in here. Those are really essential, especially for pickpocketing. That's the reason I started collecting them in the first place. The only other kinds of purses I carry around are tote bags. I got this one from Brussels. Okay, I don't know what happened to this one, but this backpack. This is actually the best backpack ever for traveling. First off, you can hold it like a suitcase, or you can hold it like a backpack. You can wear it on your back. You have this little strap back here in the back, so you can put it on your suitcase or whatever. A pocket for a water bottle. I actually have a hard time finding everything. That's how much there is. Two-sided, so this backpack doesn't matter what side you carry it on. And then you have this pocket. Inside, it has this net. It also has a pocket inside that pocket. It has a computer pocket. Hopefully you can see all this. It has, so you can adjust it. What are these called? Clips. This is basically a suitcase. It's a backpack suitcase. It has the flip on the inside. It has the pockets and the wet pocket. I think this is the greatest invention. I've only seen this one backpack. I mean there's different colors, but I haven't seen any other backpacks like this specifically for travel, so you can fit as much stuff as you can. I will leave everything linked down below. That's the backpack I recommend from Tay Gear. The next thing I recommend for travel is a whole bunch of different kinds of suitcases. So here's my duffel bag. I've never used this because I got it for Christmas. There's been so many times where I needed a duffel bag and I just didn't have one. I like the rolling one. I like the rolling ones best for the most part, just so if I'm walking around or traveling a lot, I don't have to carry it, lift it up. A lot of the time this is the best option. I actually haven't used a suitcase in a really long time, just because I have a better one, but it's at my mom's house. This side pretty much only fits one thing. The other one I have fits 2 sides and you can close it. So I like those ones best. And then the last kind of suitcase that I think you should have just in case on standby is a giant suitcase, like one that isn't carry-on. These ones are carry-ons and you have to check it, but it's really great because if you're planning on bringing souvenirs back, you don't want to bring 2 suitcases, or you don't want to have to decide not to get a souvenir. This one's really good. It's literally like this big. I have a couple videos of me with it and it's my favorite, but sometimes it's too big. It's not ideal for traveling a lot around a lot of places, especially if you have to pay for a carry-on anyway. You might as well get one, share a suitcase with somebody else if you're going with someone else. or just get one, have a lot of room in your suitcase, and then pay for it if you have to pay for a carry-on anyway. That's what I do because I always buy the cheapest flights. I think you should have 3 different suitcases. If you don't, not a big deal. I just think depending on the trip you're going on, it'd be best to have options. Next travel essential is travel pillows, neck pillows. I got this one at the airport, but they were on sale, so it was $15 each if you bought 2. And then this one I got on Amazon. This one I got for my boyfriend. And this one's memory foam. This one's, I think, just, dang, it kind of feels better. This one's actually a million times better. You can sleep anyway. I'd recommend the memory foam because mine is not as good as this one. I actually don't use it as much for my neck, and I use it more for sleeping just in random places. Like on the train I used it, and I just put it on the window seal and I used it, or I put it on top of my suitcase and I used it. My favorite thing to do, which this doesn't work for tall people, I've heard, put this on the table on your airplane and then just sleep on it like this. Plus they clip, so you can just clip them to the top of your suitcase or your backpack so that you don't waste room in your suitcase. An eye mask. It came with this, which is such high quality, and this is such low quality. This is essential for sleeping on an airplane because there's lights for the most part. And even if there aren't lights, sometimes people open the window and just keep it open, which is so annoying. Like at night when you're supposed to be sleeping, but it's actually daytime outside, if you know what I mean. But this one's mine. My friends got it for me for my birthday. I think from Claire's, but I don't know. This is also essential for sleeping just in general. Sometimes in hotel rooms, there's blinking lights at the top. I think it's a fire alarm. There has to be a fire alarm in there, right? One thing that's essential that I literally never bring, but I should, wipes. These makeup wipes suck, actually. They don't get anything off your face, so don't buy these. I just bought the cheapest one. I think they're like $1.50. You don't have to use makeup wipes just for your face. You can use them for anything. You can wipe down your tray table. You can go to a restaurant and wipe down the table. It's kind of obvious, but good walking shoes. Unless you're going to like a resort and just laying around, 90% of the time you're gonna need good walking shoes. If you bring fashionable shoes that aren't gonna help, you will be hurting. You're gonna be hurting the whole day, but not even that. The next day is gonna be worse. Even if you're not planning on wearing them, bring a pair anyways, just in case you're like, okay, I'm done. Next thing I recommend is makeup bags. I actually use this one all the time. I got this from Ulta. It was just a free gift though. I think it's also from Ulta. It's Sol de Janeiro. I recommend 2 for girls at least, because one's a makeup bag and one is for like hair ties, hair accessories, and stuff like that. You can also use a bag for toothbrush, toothpaste, mini shampoos and conditioners and all that. I recommend snacks. Who knows what you're gonna, or what's gonna happen if you're gonna not being able to get lunch or breakfast before your flight, or if you get car sick. Having something to eat is actually really good. Stay tuned for my what's in my suitcase video. I wouldn't recommend bringing fruit because sometimes the TSA takes it away and doesn't let you bring it to other countries. What I do recommend is bringing dried fruit because they're healthy. My favorite is dried mangoes. I don't like the ones with juice on the inside like gummies, but I do like the flat ones. I like to get rice cakes, especially caramel rice cakes. I just recommend bringing snacks that are packaged so that they don't take it away from you. I've never had a problem with food, with them taking away food. I always recommend wired headphones. Yeah, this is why no one uses wired headphones anymore, but so that you can watch the TVs if they have them. I hate it when airplanes don't have TVs. Why has the dog been barking this whole time? He's probably in my videos. I recommend bringing these because they're smaller. If you really want these ones, you can bring these. They stay in your ears better anyway. Oh my gosh, why is my mascara just falling off? Apparently don't put Vaseline on underneath your mascara. Disclaimer, I'm editing a video now. I forgot to add Dramamine. Dramamine I can't travel without because I get car sick, but also I like to get the drowsy kind so that you're able to sleep on the plane, but only do that if it's longer than like 5 hours. Next thing I recommend bringing is a hoodie. I can't sleep if I know someone's looking at me, so I always gotta wear this with an eye mask and a hat most of the time. Definitely bring a hoodie because it's freezing on the airplanes. I cannot go on an airplane and never will go on an airplane with just short sleeves. Wear something underneath because sometimes people turn their AC off. That's only happened to me once, and all the other times have been freezing. One thing I like bringing is Apple Watch because I like to see how many steps I walk in a day on my trip because it's a million times more than I walk at home. Of course, you need the charger with it. This is not an essential, but it kind of is. I have this travel journal. I have two travel journals. One's for traveling and one's for after travel. It has a page to draw what countries you've been to. I didn't realize that, so I haven't done that yet. Okay, so it has places to go, things to do, bucket list activities, and food to try. And then it has a calendar. I don't know if you guys can see this actually. It has a calendar. I went the end of February for only 2 days. And then research. So all these again of your trip you're doing. Budget plan, which I didn't do this because I went with my parents, but I will be doing it for my Japan trip. Packing list, checklist, month before, week before, day before. Accommodations, we only had one. Transportation, I just put my flights because, again, I wasn't in charge of transportation. This is where I just put what we're doing. What expenses, everything you bought. I didn't use that because I was my parents. Travel thoughts, so you can actually journal while you're there. Memorable moments. This is where you write down what happened. So yeah, that's everything in this travel journal. I've had this for a while. Bring over-the-counter medicine. I've heard that sometimes they don't let you bring it, but I don't believe that. And a lot of countries don't have the same medicine, and you don't want to like get side effects and whatever. And then the last thing that I own that is essential is a passport. You need a passport to leave the country wherever you are. Anyway, that was everything for my what I recommend for travel essentials. If you like this video, please like it. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. And if you want me to do a camping or road trip one, comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, so I appreciate you. And let me know if I helped with anything or if you're going to buy anything that I had. So, yeah. Love you guys. Mwah.